The confusing part is that education is interesting, but you're not interested in education. You're interested in money and schmoozing. So schmoozing and snake oil salesman is your brand and image, and sleeping around with prostitutes and putting diamond rings on it while you kiss, and that's your brand and image. When you sit in front of your so-called mother and talk about who you dated in high school and you're how old, you're not who you say you are. You don't understand, in America, that's like really frowned upon, to be a 38-year-old woman, to sit in front of their mother and say, what did you think about me dating in high school? What did you think about me making grades? And clearly when she's asking this woman these questions, the mother or whoever she proclaims to be doesn't even know what to say. She's like, oh, and then so she answers for her. Then she sits in front of the father and erotically speaking to a man who she doesn't even know because she didn't supposedly grow up in a house with the dad, because the dad was supposed to be with Nima, but Nima Van doesn't even hang around her anymore. So how is that family? So when she goes to see these people in Canada, where's Nima Van? It's not her family. So all that shit on Shahs of Sunset was a bunch of fucking fraud shit. It was a bunch of fucking lies, and then they all played into it. And that's Bravo, who's actually ran by a dude, I believe he's from Saudi Arabia. So they tried to take reality television and put it onto the internet. And I proved it to you over and over again. However, you're fucking with people's real emotions, real fucking money, real fucking lives, and real fucking emotions, you sick fucks. That's called communism. It might not directly in the consciousness level of you may or may not understand the significance of this shit because you're that fucking brain dead. But you should be fucking furious right now with Kim Kardashian. You should be fucking furious with the Kardashians. You should be fucking furious with all these fucking podcasters. No, focus on the females. Focus on the Kristen Cavallari's, who consistently spends her entire podcast talking about herself and how she likes to date. She has 3 children and she's old as shit. Don't forget about the Giggly Squad, who is from a reality TV show. Or Paris Hilton, who talks garbage and nonsense where she's sa-sa-pa, sa-sa-pa, sa-sa-pa. Where she literally bounces around on a stage and looks like a frickin' fool. But the weird part is that you're cheering for it. You're cheering for that shit. So you're worshiping the devil. When you look at Jennifer Lawrence and you say anything positive about that shit, you are worshiping the devil. When you look at Kaylee Cuoco, whatever the fuck her name is, and you say something and you giggle in front of her, because you think that what she said was not funny, but then you giggled anyway. That's called control. If you did it to make her happy, that's called control. She's on a television show about offing people, and it's a comedy. So now your infants are going to be watching these television shows, and they're all out there. Every new television show and every show out there right now is because you all asked to watch the first 48. So they all had to jump on board, and now all television shows are abusing people who've been offed. And then you think that's an entertainment. Not about solving the crimes and finding the criminals. No, you like the part where they chase down the victims. And that's the fucking problem, is because you're starting to act as if that's a new norm of way of existing. No, you're acting that way. However, police officers are on the lookout for your asses. Go take a look at Noah Beck. Go watch his face when he talks on the Today Show. Go talk to his bestie, the Giggly Squad dude, who has the PORNO friend, who actually convinced her into doing the ONLYFANS page. David Dobrik, y'all think he's so funny. Not really funny or interesting, kind of obnoxious, not kind of, extremely deadly and extremely obnoxious. So these people are literally abusing women and children in front of your faces. And then you attack anyone who questions their behavior. What exactly does Pookie do every day besides to get you to tell her how pretty she is? And then the whole audience says, "Oh, how she did this and she did that, and what the fuck are you talking about? She's so nice." Oh, she is? Well, when did you have lunch with her last? When did you go to lunch with her last? When did you get any form of getting to know who she really is last? When was the last time you did that? With her big bug eyes? Oh, yeah. I like to play golf. Thanks. I'm trying the Chick-fil-A sandwich with Pookie shit on it. Poopy shit on it. That's really entertaining, ain't it? You should try actually speaking direct to the person that's pissing you off instead of taking your shit out on me, which has nothing to do with me. Oh, you might want to sit with that for a moment, Mona Van. My content's my content and actually has nothing to do with you. You go do you, bitch. We live in an American independent society. You can produce whatever you want, but you better fucking believe if it's illegal, you're going to go to fucking prison or I'm going to fucking say something to your fucking face. Even though Gary Vee won't stand up for what's right, he continuously poses for that fucking shit. Poses for that fucking shit. So what, he can catch more shit? It's like, how much more shit do I fucking need to have to look at? How much more shit am I going to have to look at of that boring ass garbage so that we can catch more of her shit before you go after their asses? You know, GATA. You tell me. What is Singapore doing to influencers to force them to produce content? Because I'm like, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic that you have no control over your own existence. You're that dumb. Now, today I produce content, but tomorrow I'll choose whether I make content or not. Just like 2 days ago, I made no content when they kept telling me to make content. I said, I ain't making shit. What are you going to do? Come after me? How much money are you paying me? Oh, yeah, 0. How many followers do I have? Oh, like 300. How many followers does Shoo Chew have? How come you can't find Shoo Chew on the internet? Because he paid for his name to be unseen unless you really know how to spell it. So he's really, really hiding shit, ain't he? So there's so many secrets that none of you even want to know about, but you better believe they're directly affecting you, like Pookie, like Kim Kardashian, like Jessica Alba, like that weird girl with the baby in her stomach. I mean, I cannot believe that you all think that those mothers are good mothers. I would never want to grow up in that shit. Put yourself in those babies' shoes. And what it would be like to look at those plastic surgery nightmares like Hailey Bieber. That's literally Hailey Bieber. I'm so pretty. I'm with Justin Bieber. Literally, it looks like that with her fucking nasty ass wet lips. There ain't nothing attractive about you. Her attitude sucks. She's a horrible person. She didn't even carry the kid.